like South Carolina and LSU, and now even Alabama, which is helping grow the game in our state.
Yeah, girls, who's your players that you look to, male or female?
I like Kate Martin.
Who's she with?
She's in the WNBA, but she was at Iowa.
Okay, yeah.
Kate Martin.
Yeah.
I think she's a really aggressive player, plays for defense, and that's somebody I think is a good basketball player.
Well, and that's the thing I've noticed mostly about really all girls athletics. It's gotten so more aggressive in the last we're not playing like girls anymore, is the way people used to say it. You know. How about you, Mariana?
I've had a couple that I've watched. I don't watch professional or anything.
Yeah.
But there's always Paige Beckers with her offense and being able to attack and just shoot off the dribble. And then Caitlin Clark's been a big thing lately. She's wish I could shoot like her any day of the week.
Right, yeah.
And then there's Azzy Fudd. She's 3-point shooter. She's really stepped up this year for you. Nice watching her. And Nico Neal, her defense when block down defenders. She was out there on the floor. So they're really big players to watch.
Now you're a senior this year. What's your next step? Are you planning on playing any sports at the college level?
Yes, I want to go to play college basketball in college.
Yeah. Got any certain ones you're looking at right now?
I'm looking. I haven't really decided yet, and some of it's going into the area for college where I want to major into is taking part.
Yeah. What do you want to do in the future?
I want to be an engineer. I don't know which field yet, but I'm looking more towards either aerospace or can't think of the other one off the top of my head, but mainly an aerospace, some type of engineer.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. How about what's your future plans looking like? You got another year, but
See, I'm a big golfer, so I want to go to college for golf.
Yeah.
But I want to be a PTA whenever I grow up. So, and I'm a homebody, so I'll probably just go somewhere close like Wallace State.
Yeah.
And stay close to home.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
You can tell they're both a lot smarter than I was.
Well, it takes a lot to be a high school basketball coach, though, for sure. Just dealing with high school kids can be quite the chore.
That's true.
Coach, anything else you want to share before we go?
I think we're thankful for us and all the support we get, and we just hope that when they come out and watch these girls that they see that they're putting it all on the line and they play hard, and they're just such good kids. I could carry them to Florida, no issues whatsoever, just really good kids. So it's always easy to support kids like this that do things the right way, not only on the court but in the classroom, out in the community. So they deserve everybody's support.
Yeah, definitely so. And I think you guys have played great so far this season. Congratulations on what you've done so far, and can't wait to see. I think our plan is for next Tuesday night, we're going to do a doubleheader, and we're going to cover your guys' game and the boys' game after. A lot of times we've just been there for the boys' games, but we're going to pick you guys up next week and show that Coleman game. So you really got to beat Coleman.
Awesome.
Okay?
Sounds good.
All right. Well, thanks, Coach, and thanks, girls, and we'll have you back on before the end of the season's
Awesome.
over with.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. All right, we'll be right back from Crawfish Warehouse. Coach Heath Burns' show will be moving forward once he gets here with his player, and Timmons and I will be back here in just a few moments. And we're back at Crawfish Warehouse. James Phillips. Got Jonathan Timmons here producing, and we're joined by Coach Heath Burns. And then, Coach, I'll let you introduce the players that you brought with you tonight.
Well, I brought two. First one here.
Right
Thank
there.
you, James. You did something
Pull
wrong there.
Pull
Do it
that
again.
up right there.
There you go.
I'm trying.
You
You've messed this thing up.
no.
Just
your
keep
partner-
talking. You're good. You're
All right.
good.
So Jonah Midnight Schwab right here to my left.
Midnight Schwab.
Midnight Schwab, and you got Jake the Junkyard Dog Elliott right there to his left.
I like it. That's good.
Two big pieces of our puzzle to the Jasper Viking basketball team.
Well, and I was just talking before we came back on the air. These two guys have been getting some serious minutes over the last few weeks too, and probably didn't get as many early in the year that I noticed, but at the games we've been at, but have came in and made some big plays and really been working hard in there.
Well, they're quality kids, and they've made quality plays. That they do things the right way. They practice hard. They deserve every minute they get. And when they're in there, they don't waste time. They get
Right.
in there and they get it done. I mean, these guys. I've never seen such selfless guys before in my life. I've coached a lot of kids, but not like these two. These two, they don't care. They don't care about credit. They don't care about anything but winning. And they just lift their teammates daily. And I can't say enough about these two guys.
How many years have they been with the program? Have they played every year?
They've been here every year I've been here, so this will be year 4.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Guys, you tell us what's your specific roles on the team.
I would just say that I can speak for Jake too. We have the group of 5, and we would study the team we're going to play, and we study their film, and we see like how they do on defense and offense, and we like kind of replicate what they do, so we can get like our first 5 to like do that against us, and we can like help them get better at that. So.
Just kind of for me, my biggest thing is just uplifting my teammates, making sure they're the best versions of themselves, and making sure each of us are ready to go out there and give it all we got on the floor as a team and not just as an individual player or a group of 2, because it takes all 5 out there on the court to get a big win.
Well, and that says a lot about you guys, that you can take what the other team's doing from film and get out there and replicate that to be able to help the team, whether if you're getting the minutes in the game or not. That's a huge thing for the team, right, Coach?
They're smart kids, man. They probably know most systems around our county and around our state more than other kids do. They know a lot of offenses, but they are in charge of getting the guys in line and doing things the right way for the other team, or where we can guard it or we can go against it. Like, we're putting in a little something different tomorrow night, so they've been able to go out there offensively and go against it. So it's really helped us. These guys, man, they're just anything we need. They're whatever it takes, guys. And you can't have enough of them.
Yeah. Now, last couple games so far this week, it's a busy week for Jasper basketball. And last couple games, you guys have been in there a lot. Talk about this week so far and how the team's played.
I mean, the past 2 games, we just like we get it up so early, so then we can get in. We play great defense and offense, like kicking ahead for the fast break, and so that really just helps just like us get a big lead, and then we can get in.
Well, I knew you guys had beaten Russellville earlier in the year fairly handedly, but nothing like a 61-point win last night. What was the difference?
I think just like as we've gone through the season, we've just gotten better and built like a more of a bond together. So I think that really helps.
Jake, what do you think was the key in the last couple games?
I think just figuring out how to play better with each other, knowing each other's strengths, weaknesses, playing to our own roles, and just doing all that on the court and seeing it translate from practice. Even though this week's a busy week, I haven't had much practice, but just go using each game as preparation for the next and just carrying it on and keep stacking.
And y'all mentioned a couple times now about playing better together and things like that. It seems like this team really has started to mesh at kind of the right time, and you didn't have a lot of holdovers from last year. Like, this is a kind of a new team. How do you think that the gelling has happened?
Well, the trip we took to Gatlinburg definitely helped a lot. We were like forced to be together a lot, so it helped us like create bonds with each other, and like maybe if I'm close to somebody else and not another teammate, I can get close to that teammate, just build a better bond.
Yeah. How about you, Jake?
Yeah, so I think the biggest thing is doing things outside of practice. You can go. It's like you're just at work. You're just working together. You're building a bond like that. But it's nothing like if you building something real personal. If you're outside of practice and you're just hanging out, or you're going out to eat together for a game, just like we do Bible studies in the morning sometimes together, and just things like that. Just really getting even closer together is really great.
Now, what can you say as a coach to see a team growing together and building those relationships?
Well, just proud. The pride I have in these young men and what they've been able to accomplish this season, not just through wins, and it's through just being better people. And I started listening to it on the bus on the way there, and then I kind of stayed to myself on trips because I like to listen.
Right.
And when you listen, you can figure out a lot more than when you talk.
Right.
You talk too much, James.
I understand completely.
So, anyway, I listened. They just had so much fun, and it was guys that aren't normally with other guys that were clicking, man. And I looked at one of my coaches and I said, man, they're getting it.
Yeah.
We're figuring this out finally. So
Yeah.
we saw something happen there that was really special. We just we prayed that would continue when we got back, because you go your different ways. You never know what's going to happen, because these guys have these friends, these guys have these. But when we're here, we're together. We're still united. We talk about being in unity as one today. And we have a Viking bond that we discuss 3 days a week, a lot of characteristics, things that we need to be stronger young men. So just seeing those guys gel and bond up there, and listening to these two guys lead, and they're leaders, man. They're co-captains on their basketball team. They're just, like Jake said, they lead Bible studies on Wednesdays or Thursdays. Wednesday or Thursday? Wednesdays. Like, they just do a great job. I don't have to step in there, man. They just do it, man. They just take the reins and they go with it.
That's probably best if you just stay away and don't mess everything up.
I would mess it up, James. These guys don't.
And I can say both these guys are really tough when I've seen them get on the floor.
Man.
And I think it was, I don't know if it was last night's game or the game before, you took a shot to the face, if I'm not mistaken, at one point.
I got hit in the lip last night. Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought, man, he's tough, because a lot of guys would have went down to the floor with that shot.
He's taking more than one shot, I promise you. I've seen him take some. I'm simply. You set a mean screen. He sets a lot meaner screen than he does. All right? he sets angry screens.
Right.
And last night we heard one right on the sideline. It was a thud that I hadn't heard in a long time.
Right.
It was a great screen. I looked at Coach Laney. I said, that was a freaking ball screen right there.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great to watch. And Jake is Mr. Finesse last night. Fakes a handoff and goes drop.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, yeah.
So these guys, they're playing well. It's just great to have guys on your team that it's more than just basketball.
Yeah.
Like, these guys are going to be great young men one day. They're going to be great, successful citizens. They're going to be lawyers, doctors, preachers, something. I promise you, these two will be something very big in this town.
I was going to say, it might be
sometime.
coaches as much film as they've watched.
They could. They could. No doubt about it.
Now, is your brother Jonah? Are y'all related?
Yes, sir. That's
okay,
my
I was
brother.
thinking
It's
y'all
my
were brothers.
brother.
What can you say about playing with a little freshman brother on the team?
You know, it's something I never thought I'd really be able to do. Being 4 years apart, and I never crossed my mind like, hey, you know, I'm gonna be a senior, he's gonna be a freshman. And that could happen if he puts in the work and he's got it up there, and I mean, if I do too. So, and it's just really cool to see. And you know, I'm kind of like watching over, giving pointers. You know, I'm probably tougher on him than Coach is.
Yeah. And he's another kid that's tough too. Seeing a freshman like he is going inside like he does. I mentioned that last night during the game. I said, he's not scared of anybody.
He's not, and that's one of our pillars is fearless, and he's fearless. These guys are fearless. His brother's fearless, man. To see him go from 8th grade basketball into high school basketball and just go out there and, you know, see a defense, see a trap, and just go right into it.
Right,
and not think twice about it, and to stay composed. The dude could stay chill in any situation. He's sort of like the quarterback for that Burrow that played at LSU. Like, his blood pressure doesn't change much.
Right. Well, guys, let's take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll talk about what's coming up, because y'all got a lot coming up. We'll take a quick break here from Crawfish Warehouse. Be right back on WJLX. And we're back from Crawfish Warehouse. James Phillips here. Coach Heath Burns show and Coach Burns. And we've got Schwab, Midnight Schwab, right?
Midnight.
And then the Junkyard Dog, Jake Elliott.
That's it.
Is the new nicknames they just picked up tonight.
They're tag team nicknames. That's right.
Yeah, I may have them. We got a show this weekend at Swan Gym. If you guys want to come wrestle,
They're ready.
we got some guys that'll hurt you though. But I've seen Schwab take a punch now because last night he took one. Coach, now we move into the next part of the season where it's going to be area play and things really start to matter. Tomorrow night, Mortimer Jordan comes in. And that's a team that Jasper. It's a rivalry. It's not to the level of Coleman, but I would say it's a rivalry. What does Mortimer Jordan bring to the table this year?
You know, they lost some guys, sort of like we did, but you know they're well coached. We saw on film where their players are a lot better than what their records say, and they're finding themselves. So I think it's taken them a little while to find their new system. So it's kind of unique when you go from one system to another, how long it takes for you to figure it out. But you can tell they're getting used to it, and they're playing a lot more comfortable. So they can present problems they attack the basket well. If we're not shooting it particularly well and it's one and done, like if we don't go hit the offensive glass, they can give us trouble because they sit back in the zone a lot, which, you know, if we start off shooting it well, it could be bad for them quick. But you know, they're a team that presents teams problems because they protect the rim so well. And teams that protect the rim, usually, if they can score, they're pretty dangerous.
Well, and you guys are not a team that people usually stay in a zone for very long.
Now, we try not to be. You know,
Yeah.
we're a 6-second or less, possession team because we like more possessions.
Yeah, and now they've already started area play and lost to Coleman earlier this week. So that's kind of putting Coleman in a driver's seat and see what you guys do tomorrow night. And then you've got Coleman on Tuesday of next week. So how does that lay out there for you guys?
Well, it's a good matchup. You know, we're excited about it. You know, coming off those losses last year, they were all close, and besides one. But we've got a bad taste in our mouths. Our guys are excited about it, but these guys have been very good about saying, "Hey, guys, one step at a time." Brody Garrett stepped up in the locker room last night, and after we played really well, and said, "Hey, guys, it's okay. This next step is tomorrow night." So
right.
We got guys that are mature like these two, like that understand. You can't look ahead. If you do, you get clipped, and we don't need to get clipped at this time of the year. It's an important time of the year because it is playoffs time. It is to area tournament time. So every win in the area is important because you want to host.
Right.
So we want that tournament to be at home.
Right. How about Friday night? I mean, this is a really busy week. You got 4 games this week. Friday night, Section is coming to Jasper. Section's a 2A school, but they're a 2A school that's already beat you guys and beat you pretty handedly. What's the thoughts on having them come in? Is that a pretty important get-back game?
It is for us, yes. Yeah, we went there, and it was a busy week that week as well. It was weird. It was a different night. It's one of those nights where Caden Steiner said, "Did that really just happen, Coach?" And I said, "I'm afraid it did, Caden." So,
right.
But that's what we need. We needed a slap in the face, and it woke us up. And it's a unique place to play if you've never been to Section. Like the bleachers go straight up. There's a lot of seats, and everybody's right on top of you. So I think 9 out of 10 times I think it's a good game. Up there they beat us 15. I think we're a little better. We just didn't really play well up there. We didn't execute much. We didn't make shots, and we didn't defend when it mattered. So these guys are ready. I think it'll be a great challenge for us before the Coleman matchup. So because they're a lot alike without the big.
Right. Now, what do you guys think about Section coming in and trying to get that win back?
Well, I think since they just beat us, I think it's a little personal. Like coming to our place, we really need to beat them, and we can't lose in front of our own fans. So just prove that we're better than them.
Yeah, and how important is Jake, you can answer this. How important is it to be at home and have that big crowd? It's always good energy. How does that help you guys? I don't think fans really even understand how much it can help sometimes.
Yeah, just being because I used to be in the stands. I would be out there watching. It's something else. And then it's really something else whenever you're actually out there on the court and you got all them fans, all your friends out in the stands cheering you on, just friends, family. And it's just a special place, special atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's unlike any other.
The Section team and Mortimer Jordan both are going to bring different aspects, different styles. What What do you think's the difference in this game between the last game? How do you get ready for section after they beat you by 15 already?
I guess just kind of knowing what worked last time, what didn't, figuring out what our weaknesses were or were not, and just I think that loss was a wake up call. I think we wouldn't be the team we are right now if like say loss is built, like you can't grow without loss. So I think that loss is just like it's making us who we are today, and I think we're just going to go back out there and just prove it this time, like Schwab said. Just go out there and prove it that we got something. We got something to prove.
And this week and next week, all home games, and then you're only going to have like one or so for the rest of the season, I think, isn't it?
Not many. I think there's 2 more. So it's a big way to finish this little home stretch. It's important for us because it's important for our fans. We don't want to let them down. We have a great fan base and great people here in this community that take a lot of pride in our basketball program. So we don't want to let those guys down either.
Now, you guys, somebody told me earlier that you guys like to do impressions of a certain person, namely Heath Burns. Can y'all do an impression?
Well, whenever I try to do an impression, it's usually of him yelling, and like I can't really yell in here.
No, you can yell. It's okay. It's okay. We'll turn the mic down a little bit if we need to. Do we need to like breathe real quick? And
Yeah, I can try.
okay. I know I'm putting you on the spot. You can do it though.
I don't know. It's hard.
Come on, man. You got this.
What's Coach going to tell you guys going in?
All right, let's say if we start the game off and we're down 10-0
That's good.
tomorrow night, and you guys have just turned the ball over 4 times in a row, what is Coach saying?
Guys, what are you doing? Come on, get down on the floor, set screens, get open. Like, what are you doing? I don't know.
All right, Jake, you got one?
Yeah, I got some.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I know this is going to be good.
Guys, get your heads out of y'all's butts. We gotta play, man. Come on.
His head's out of your butt. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, get out of your butt.
Yeah. Does that ever seem to help?
I mean,
He's got to do something.
he's just yelling at you. Like, you better listen if he's yelling at your face. So.
Yeah, yeah. And the thing that I like about Coach Burns is that it doesn't matter if you guys are down or up. You can be up by 40, and he's still letting people have it. I saw him a couple weeks ago. He was all over one of the referees, and y'all were up by 35 points, I think. And it was a buddy of mine that was a referee. I was like, man, he's letting him have it. And I think I saw you throw your clipboard that night.
I probably did, James. Half the time I don't know what I say or what I do. But thank goodness I don't express myself like I used to. So,
Right.
It's a lot better.
Now, after four years in the program, what do you take away from Jasper High School basketball?
I mean, we have like a standard, and like if you like jog down the court, like you're gonna come out. Like, you have to play full speed every play, every quarter, every game. It's like the standard that we've had since he's been here. So, yeah.
How about you, Jake?
It's been 4 years. I'm looking back at where I've been, where I'm at now, and just grateful for the memories and for the ones to come. Season's really just getting started. Area play. Postseason coming up, so it's just ready to build more memories with rest of the seniors, Brody, Steiner, Braylon, just leaving it all out on the court because Coach says that ball's going to stop dribbling one day, and so just making the most of what we got.
Well, and from what you said about hustling, I just want to tell you guys that we've mentioned the last couple nights when the 2s and 3s or whoever's in there, you do not see a downturn in intensity. Like, you guys are getting after it just like if you were the 1s. And I think that's a huge thing for this team, for the 1s to see that. If they don't hustle, you guys are ready to get in there and hustle. And I think you guys have done that the whole season so far, and I'm sure you do it at practice too. So
They do an amazing job, and it's cool to see them cheer for each other. Like, the 1s cheering for the 2s, 2s cheering for the 1s. Like, it's a family, man. It's a brotherhood. We talk about brotherhood a lot. And these guys – It's true. It's real. It's a real brotherhood, and these guys are fantastic.
Well, I sure appreciate y'all coming out to Crawfish Warehouse tonight. Hope y'all
Yes, sir.
had fun, had a good time, and Coach, as always, thanks for coming.
Thank you, man.
Anything else you want to let everybody know, or just a good go Vikes?
Hey, come out and watch these guys. Come support them the next 2 nights. They've got 2 big nights and a big week next week. So, yeah, let's go Vikes.
All right, go Vikes. Hey, guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. For Jonathan Timmons and Coach and his guys, we appreciate you listening. And we'll see you tomorrow night from the basketball court here on WJLX.